Hi, I'm Gary. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you've been here before, this is Monday Matters. On the show this week, I'll be taking a look at the week's new announcements, releases and deliveries. I'll be reporting on activities here over the last week. And of course, I'll be announcing this week's Kit of the Week. Now remember, if you enjoy the show, and I hope you do, then please do remember to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, and you do it by clicking on the logo down there in the bottom right corner. If you really enjoy what we're doing and you'd like to support future productions, you can do that through Patreon, and you can do that through Buy Me a Coffee. Links to both of these are in the information box below. So without any further ado, let's get on and have a look at the news of the week. It's been a slow old news week on the model making front, with not much being announced or delivered. One standout is this new toolkit of the Silbervogel, or Silverbird, suborbital spaceplane bomber from TACOM in 1/72. This kit has single and two-person crew compartments, and another boxing includes German conventional and nuclear bombs as well. It will be interesting to see how it compares with the AMP kit released last year. Revell has announced a new 1/48th Messerschmitt Bf 109G6. The big thing is it's in the Easy Click system. Seems quite a big scale for this kind of thing, but Revell obviously think it's worth the new tooling to make it happen. Now, if you've already got the Airfix Hawker Tempest 5 in your stash, or you're about to buy one, then this detail set from Edward might be right up your street. There's a photo etched fret of internal detailing, such as the main gear doors, intake grills and so on, whilst another is pre-painted and includes cockpit details. There's also a set allowing you to make flaps for the Tempest as well. In armoured vehicles, it's TACOM again making the running this week, with the announcement of this VT-12 twin-gunned prototype in 1/35th scale. Quite an interesting post-war experiment with two 120mm smoothbore guns, but one which was never followed up. Hobby Boss has shown a prototype of the PSB-2 Panzerschnellbrücke, or bridge laying tank, in 1/35th. This is based on their 2006 tooling of the Leopard 2 main battle tank, but obviously with a load of new parts. Meng Model has this new 1/72nd scale release of the ZTQ-15 light tank. This entered service just a couple of years ago and is designed to go where main battle tanks cannot. In a more historical frame of mind is this astonishing 13-inch mortar from Vargas scale model. Built from 1861, the Seacoast mortar threw a 197 pounds or 88 kilo explosive shell up to 4 kilometers. This interesting kit is available in both 1/72nd and 1/35th scales. Vargas is also releasing two more oddities: the 1941 Bob Semple tank, which is essentially a tractor with a load of corrugated metal wrapped around it, and the 1915 Fortin Aubrey Gabet electric tank that was powered by a cable it dragged behind it. Both of these here are in 1/35th scale. On the bench this week we have had the F86 F40 Sabre from Airfix, the very recent release, the one with the Norwegian and Japanese colours. I went with the Japanese colours. I think it's an amazing kit. I love the amount of detail you can have, the options that are there, even having the FOD covers for the front and back of the aircraft. I did add a few extra decals to the front of that to make it look pretty. Otherwise, everything's pretty standard. Tons of stencils to do. Quite an involved kit in many ways, and it did take too long for me to do. There was a lot of other things cropped up as well. In consequence, as you will know, the kit was late on the channel. That won't happen again. Okay, will not happen again. I won't be doing 3 1/48ths in a row for a start, and I'll get some stuff ahead of time, so that won't happen again. I don't want to leave you guys in the lurch. Thank you, all of you, for staying with me nonetheless. Figure Friday has been suffered really this week. It's not going to be one, so Figure Friday will come back next Friday, I will finish the Spanish artillery, and that is going to look really cool. What I'm going to do in the future, and let me know how you feel about this, is maybe have a few less projects in the way of Figure Friday, and maybe intersperse a few with features as well. So Feature Friday, maybe things like I don't know, history of airfix, or history of particular squadrons, and see how their aircraft are represented in the modelling world if you wanted to do them. Things like that. I don't know, maybe throw some ideas at me and I'll see which ones sound good, sound of general interest, and sound achievable. And I'll get on with them and make little features as well. Thinking of that, I wondered, first of all, if I might ask you all a question. Now, imagine you're given one question to put to the people at Airfix. Okay, just one question, one thing. What's the one thing you would like to know about the way Airfix is run, about how they choose things, how about they engineer things, about their history, anything at all you would like to ask them? And let's just see what comes up from that, just out of interest. Maybe I can make a feature based on some of it, how they maybe do their production planning, why some kits have bits in that other kits don't, and so on and so forth. I don't know, just give me some ideas, give me some thoughts, and let's see what ones we can answer. Maybe, who knows, maybe even Airfix might answer some of them one day. We never know. So have a think, give me some feedback on that. I'd really like to hear about it. And that will also give me some space as well to do some more building, which I have been doing, because of course I've been building the kit of the week. And this week, the kit of the week is the F-18 from the film Top Gun Maverick in 1/72 from Airfix. Except, of course, it isn't the one from the Maverick film, because the one flown in Top Gun Maverick is an F-18E Super Hornet, and this is the F-18 kit, the regular Hornet kit, made actually in 1982, 2 years before Top Gun 1 was released. However, it's a nice enough kit, and it's quite fun. It's relatively straightforward. It will be achievable by so many more people than could make the Hunter or the F-86. So we'll have a go. As usual, box opening Tuesday, production on Wednesday, historical bonus combo on Thursday, and of course don't forget Figure Friday with the Spanish artillery this week. And then we're back to next week's Monday Matters. Now, I'm going to be taking a bit of a break in a couple of weeks' time, but I will have videos stacked up ready to go. They're already starting to be populating the channel, so there shouldn't be any break in a series of builds that should be quite fun and entertaining and hopefully informative as well. Okay, so that's where we are for the moment. Thank you very much for watching. Do remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already by clicking that little logo down there. It doesn't cost you anything, helps me enormously. And I will see you back on the channel very soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.